Hello and welcome back exclusively for KTT and GSI. It's Andrew and I'm here live with RJ. How are you, RJ?
Hello, Andrew. Always a pleasure.
It's always a joy. I'll tell you what, it has been such glorious weather, hasn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, no,
And not only the start of Flaming June, as they call it, and we have started Flaming June with some fantastic news. You may have seen in the news yesterday, it was all over the media, that Royal Crown Princess Catherine donated £450,000 worth of medical equipment, and we contributed to that. It's all part of that big concert that we did, the online concert for the NHS and for Lifeline Serbia. If you remember, where you sang your 7 songs, some songs from the Bee Gees and some of your own hits as well, together with Bob Ann, fantastic Serbian pop star, and I did a bit of presenting as well. But between us, we helped contribute 450 grand. How does that make you feel?
no, it's amazing, isn't it? I mean, that's uh, that's what we're trying to do with all of these endeavors. Of course, we've still got the relief chest open as well. So
Yeah,
please,
tell us about that, because a lot of people. So what you and I said when we set up KTT, there's a couple of things we want to do. We absolutely want to build on the legacy of your father and your uncles, absolutely, and a massive tribute to make sure with testimony and then take all of that sort of history and basically work with the fans to say, here's how we're going to celebrate the music and the glorious legacy. That's absolutely one part of it. The other part is obviously your music and your fantastic as a singer-songwriter yourself, and the whole sort of creativity side. So it's a platform for that, as well as for the merchandise and the various other interesting things which we'll talk about later. But in addition to all of that, and running parallel, there's absolutely what your father was really keen on was the charitable side as well, wasn't it?
oh yes, I mean, philanthropy was always part of the equation, no matter what. And it wasn't always um, for things abroad. We always wanted to make sure that we had endeavors for home as well. So we've got the NHS support that we're doing, and we've also, we like to mix that with helping um, anywhere we can. So Italy tonight is going to be fantastic. Asking for people to give their support, and we'll be giving some additional links later on how you can donate to certain places, certain organizations within Italy. That won't be part of the thing tonight, but it's certainly within the same ethos and the same spirit of helping.
Yeah, and,
Uh,
and the principle for tonight, which is great, and I say there's two things. It's one, it's raising money, but also for some of the causes that we do, but also raising awareness. And the thing, just as Lady Gaga did with all the different stars around the world, that was already financed separately. So they're not asking for donations directly for that, other than to create love, which I think Italians are isn't that the home of love? Isn't that what they said? So we love that sort of side. So
just
that
sending a message of how they inspired everyone, around the world, especially when Britain was hit, so hard as well by it immediately after, and kind of following in their footsteps, kind of helped with clapping on the balconies and singing in harmony and stuff. It was really poignant, and I think it also shows how music, it really can help to bring people together and heal. And it's just
yeah.
it's really beautiful to watch.
Well, music is the language of love, isn't it? So no better place than to do that for that. But we've also got, apart from just giving their love, we still have those who want to contribute. We still have a pot open through the Masonic Foundation as well. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, well, the KTT coronavirus relief appeal. It's been going on for some time. It's a relief chest that we're running in conjunction with the Masonic Charitable Foundation. I mean, these guys, they give so much to charity. I mean, they were one of the largest contributors after the tsunami, and they continue to be. I mean, that they pretty much almost all the donations that come in for London ambulance services run through them. So you know that they're going to be on the ball. They're going to be very punctual and make sure that it gets to where it's got to go. And that's exactly and that's exactly where it's got to go. And that's in the hospitals. And not only just for prevention, not only for treatment like ventilators and medical equipment, but also for prevention of the spread, and or for research into and testing. It's all across board, or the whole relief appeal. So I think just give what you can, and if you can't, pass on the word. Someone else might be out there who can, and every little helps.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And the interesting thing as well, what I love about what the Masons are doing is that they have said for those particular fundraising, there's a number of different initiatives. They will match the donations up to 1 million, which I think is just phenomenal, isn't it?
No, it's unprecedented. Yeah, it's really amazing. Yeah, no, I couldn't be happier with who we're partnered with for this. So I think it's something that people really need to think about, because even if you can't give, as I said, pass on the news to your loved ones, to your friends. There's someone out there who possibly can give, and this it could actually be a life-saving action.
So certainly what we'll do is in the link below, because it's too much you start telling people what websites are in a video, you can't write it down. So we're going to give a direct link. So if you do want to contribute, something, however small, it doesn't matter. It's all appreciated, and we'll go for a fantastic cause. And that's, as I say, with the support of the Masonic funds, which they will match those funds. So every penny counts, or every lira, every euro, whatever you can do, make that work. We've also, however, got some very, very, very special news about what's happening today, 1st of June, as part of this special concert tonight. It's going to be the first performance, and I'll let RJ tell you about it.
Well, the first performance tonight of the version of How Deep, you mean? Yeah, that's. I'm not going to say too much more about it. I'll just say that if you're a BG fan, then just tune in, and you're going to have a pleasant surprise, especially if you're Italian. This is How Deep Is Your Love, how you've never heard it before. So with some good friends of mine, the Egiziano brothers, who are 3 real brothers who've been singing since a young age, so they do very well in when we're singing these sorts of songs, other Gibbs songs. So yeah, and I know how much the fan base are looking forward to a collaboration, to our collaboration, and how Marion helped facilitate that. So yeah, and you know what, it could, let's see if we might not, I mean, we could release this as a single. So and if we do, then of course it'll be a charity single, and I think we're going to be releasing so many things this year that some are going to be completely philanthropic, and others are going to be of course the first time people have heard it's going to be the first time people have heard songs not only that I've been working on the last year, but also songs that I was working on with my father that we could never release at the time because he was too ill, but we had worked on for the last maybe 2 to 3 years before that. There's so much material. So even if we wanted to release it all in 1 year, I don't think we would be able to. So everyone look out, there's all this new unheard material, and also some stuff that we never finished that I'm going to finish as well, so production wise.
So absolute breaking news. Today's the day. It's the first time you're going to hear this. It is, I've heard it, and it just brought a tear That's not my that's not my eye, that's my heart. See what's happened to me? I'm all bushy. I'm losing body parts. It brought a tear to my eye. You will love it. And it's a special thank you to the fans, especially those in Italy as well. We love the fact that you've been so supportive all these years. In these incredible times, there is nothing that unites people more than a common enemy. Together we will get through this. This is the gift to you as a start for something very, very special. Do tune in at 7 o'clock tonight, UK time. It's on Sky. I'll put all the details in the little blurb below. But for now, RJ, thank you very much. And we'll join after the concert. We'll have a little discussion about how it all went. But do, if you can, contribute something. We'll send you the link for that. If you want to make your own contribution, the Masons will match that bid up to 1 million, which is just superb. If you want to just give love, give love. That's what the Italian's all about as well. But from us, RJ and I, lots of love to you all, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Cheers.